Hello students, hope you're great, and this is Mrs. Yassmin, English teacher for grade 4, and let's start. Okay students, and the best to start with video. And now I want to guess in which tense we're gonna talk about, all right? And let's watch this video.
What did you do?
Good morning, Sally. How are you?
I'm great. What did you do yesterday? We went to the park.
Are you guessing in which tense? Come on. Yes, excellent. We're gonna talk about the simple past or past simple tense. Do you remember what is the meaning of the past simple or what it's talking about? The past simple tense is if come on. Yes, when you do something finished in the past. Like, what did you do yesterday? I flew my kite, like the video, right? So the meaning of the simple past actions, we had finished all of this. Clear? Next. Let me give you some examples about the simple past. We use the simple past to explain an activity completed in the past. We use the simple past to explain an activity completed in the past. All right. Next point. From where that's going to know that this is a simple past or in which tense? In all of tenses in English, including keywords. The keywords helps us to know the tense of the tense. For example, I went to the club yesterday. Yesterday means what? Yes, yesterday here means the past, the action we have finished, right? So last ago, yesterday means the simple past. So when you see last ago, yesterday, that's mean the simple past. All right. Okay, students. And now let's see how many verbs that including for the simple past. We have two kinds in the simple past. We have two kinds of verbs in the simple past. For example, we have regular verbs and the irregular verbs. Do you remember what is the meaning of the regular verb? Yeah, excellent. The regular verb, so kind verbs, so cute verbs that just we put ed at the end of the verb, which is so easy. Excellent. For example, can you give me an example for the regular verb? Yeah, look at these verbs. Like work, it's going to be worked. We put ed at the end of the verb. Stay is going to be stayed. We put ed at the end of the verb. And so listen, it's going to be listened. We put ed at the end of the verb. Okay, so the regular verb are so kind and polite verbs. Okay, but we have some tips in the simple past for the regular verbs. If the verb ends with the D in the regular verbs, like care, it's going to be cared. We put D only at the end of the verb. All right, if we put E at the end of the verb, we put D only. All right, and now if we have Y at the end of the verb, this is Y, for example, at the end of the verb, we write Y? No. What should you do? And we drop the Y, drop it, cross Y and put IED at the end of the verb. For example, study is going to be studied. Easy? Clear? When we see Y at the end of the verb, we drop the Y and put IED. Exactly. This is the first kind of the simple past. Let's see another one. Then another one is going to be irregular. Irregular. That means that's naughty verbs, or these verbs want to be very active. It's wanted to change her shape every time. She want to make a new look every single time. For example, go, it's going to be good. No, we get to put ed at the end of the irregular. It's going to be go, it's going to be went. Eat, it's going to be ate. Ate. Take, took. Take, took. So the irregular verb change its shape. So easy. And now how many kinds? Two. Excellent. How many? Two. regular and the irregular verbs. The regular verbs, good or bad, good verbs, and put what? ed at the end of the verb. Exactly. If the verb ends with e, we put d only. Excellent. The verb, if the verb ends with y, we drop the y and put ied. Excellent. And the irregular verb, naughty verbs, want to change its shape every time. Like go, it's going to be went. Excellent. Eat, ate. Take, took. Excellent. Everything clear, guys? Okay, next point. Look at this example. Who can read? Yes, you. Thomas watched the birds in the country. Watch it here. Regular or irregular? Huh. The main verb here, where? Yeah, watch. The verb watch here is the main verb. So we put ed. Excellent. So it's regular verb. Next, cried. Cried here. Huh. Where is the main verb? Cry. Excellent. Cry here and with y. We drop the y and put ied at the end of the verb. Everything clear, guys? Next. So the simple past tense, these are some examples or some for the verbs for in the irregular verbs. I want to keep all of these and I'm gonna ask you next session, inshallah. And for example, swim is gonna be swam, see, saw, take, took, sit, sat, sleep, slept, make, made, drink, drank, eat, ate. Is, it's going to be was, are, it's going to be where. I think everything clear to now, right? Let's go to the speaking time. Speaking, let's talk together about the simple past. Okay, can you see these pictures? All right, I want to ask you a question. Let me ask you, for example, this picture. What did you do last week? Who can say, I went shopping or I went to the supermarket? Exactly. Good job. Next. Here, for example, this picture. What did he do last week? He baked the cake. Baked the cake. Exactly. So let's check it out. For example, for example, this guy. What did this guy do last week? He painted. All right. Okay, guys. Next point. Question time. It's a question time. Let me ask you. Ready? Let's do that. And now, which is the past simple of come? Come or came? As fast as you can. Exactly. Came. Come, it's going to be came. And which is the past from do? Done or did? The past. Excellent. It's going to be did. All right, students. And now we have finished our session for the simple past for grade 4. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.